Obviously, to take his dirtiness and he beats it with his chest. I made this, I made that. I just want to go and do this. I just want to go and do that. If you remember something that Sharon Oja said in that film was that she said she regrets it because she does not have, like, she's ashamed of herself. No matter how much money she is, she always feels like a prostitute.
Le bateau, le bateau, le bateau, le bâton. I said la bateau, la bâton. Now let me tell you something, body do. Now let me tell you something, body do. Now let me tell you something, body do. Igidibo, otini body wo. Now let me tell you something, body do. Now let me tell you something, body do. Now let me tell you something, body do. Igidibo, otini body wo. Now we part 3, I'm outside in the catcher. Now we part 3, I'm outside in the catcher.
Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Wild Chat. Okay, so today we're going to be doing something quite realistic because a lot is going on in Nigeria right now. So the topic says here, with the current Nigeria economic inflation and things are hard here, people are getting more engaged in doing, the ladies, even guys too, runs and YAHOO. Do you think they should still be judged by it? Because do you think people should be judged by whatever choice they tend to take, due to the fact that the economy is not smiling, everybody's suffering, things are skyrocketed in price, so like, should we justify it?
That's really deep. I personally believe that nobody should be judged irrespective of whatever you're doing. If you're doing something wrong, like there's nothing to justify it. It's wrong, it's wrong. Like it's even in the constitution. You can't prostitution is not legal in Nigeria, so why are you doing prostitution? I mean, I don't know about other countries. But like, so the question is, the current situation in the country does not justify you doing something bad. You're taking from somebody else for your own self, no matter how bad it is. Would you want them to defraud you?
For runs, it's their choice and their body.
It's their choice and their body, yeah. But I'm saying that in a country where it's not legal, like what do? You can't. What if you want
legal?
What if you don't legal? Forget about the country.
About you, what do you see to it? Like,
I know that's your
what's
choice.
your opinion about it? Like,
that's their business. That's their choice.
First, in case you don't know what is runs is
if you're not in Nigeria and watching this,
any person to get money in return. Yeah.
It might not even be money, it might be something, maybe a house or
car,
something.
whatever.
So
Expensive, bro.
Me, I just feel like who are you to judge anybody? Bro? Literally, you're nobody to judge anyone. But you can offer like advice to the person and all of that. But see, fine, I know that like the situation of Nigeria is quite like, honestly, I don't blame them for going into that. I think they already know themselves that what they are doing is wrong. Like they could do better, but because of the situation at hand, they don't really have choice. People are going through a lot, guys. Like people are literally going through a lot. People that's the money they use to feed themselves. Let's not go say like the big wrongs, like the big one, the ones that literally just want to eat. Give them 1,000 and just like that. Okay. People sleep under the bridge, having nothing. Like it's crazy.
Nothing justifies you do something that is wrong. You can't say because of the economy of the country or something that's happened to you personally that you have to take from somebody to make yourself happy or to like help your situation. There's nothing, it's wrong regardless.
So let's not think that the ones that live the lavish lifestyle. If you what I see about these things that, for example, this musician Cardi B, her own wasn't wrong. She was a stripper, but do you know when she now got all the money and everything, she left the stripper lifestyle. But if you now continue, like you need to have a purpose. After it, do something. Like you cannot do it for the rest of your life. You want to die in prostitute. Like have a vision, have something.
Because what we're talking about is, do you think they should be judged based on their decision? Nobody should be judged, but I feel like when you decide to do some certain things that you already know, like let me say stereotypical or like there's a prejudice around that particular thing. If you're going to do it, you can still do it. Nobody should judge you, but you cannot say that. Oh, if some people will still do that to you. So you need to like prepare your mind that okay, if somebody sees me, they say, oh, this Yahoo boy, this stupid boy, this thing. Be prepared. So when somebody does it to you, know that you want to start fighting the person. Oh, why are you calling me a prostitute? Why are you calling me an ashawo? That
Have
kind
you been
of stuff.
scammed before? You've not been scammed.
Okay, I think we're
before?
only talking about
The
prostitution.
runs,
Maybe like
have you been scammed before that you transfer money to an
I
online
have.
vendor?
I have.
That's fraud, and that's
That's
crime.
it.
Yeah,
no,
people
yes,
for me,
yes,
I have.
no. I want to leave the prostitution part, but for that fraud part, the whole Yahoo part, I just feel like there's no justification. But so people, their excuse is, oh, I'm having a hard life. Do you know people literally commit suicide? I don't know if you heard of this case that happened this last year when they were doing this. Is it MMA? One stupid thing they were doing one time like this. So this pyramid stuff that everybody was using to cash out that time. There was a guy that literally gave the deed to his family house that his whole family is living in, and that was the only thing he had. They took everything. He was on the streets. His family, they had to go to the village. The man committed suicide that December when people were that person has cast out, enjoying themselves. Somebody's blood is on your head.
Yeah.
So you can't tell me
Now,
that there's no excuse that you're
I need to make my own point. That's your point, right? Cool. It doesn't. You have your rights. Everybody have their rights. But in this point here, the Yahoo boys that take money from people's accounts, encode or whatever to people's account. But there are also politicians that steal people's money, the citizens' money, and most of the time they don't even go for like the big years. They steal from the same people that they are stealing from. So at the end of the day, it just feels like karma, because you're stealing from probably a politician that stole from the citizens. Sometimes it's good for them.
Like, you can't say that you're taking from the rich to help the poor. It's still wrong.
It's still wrong. Like,
but then
make it right.
It's
You
kind
can't
of
say
always
you're taking from the rich because they stole from the poor, and it's nothing justified. Because if you're poor at the end of the day,
it's still wrong.
Like,
I see, because there was this guy I was talking to one day, and he was like, oh, he wants to run this thing about like this one somebody from Jamaica or something. She wants to pay her fees to something that he wants to run that thing, like that kind of Yahoo. So I say somebody like has worked their life out so that they can go to school in a place that they can so that they can become something, and your own mind is to take that $1,000 that the person has sweated for. So the person will start crying again. Okay, I've suffered, I've stressed myself.
In this life, man, it's dog eat dog. Like, just do what you have to do. If there's a real reason for you to do something like that out of desperation, then fine, man. If God even allows you to go through with it, fine, no problem. No one's going to stop you.
You don't know how many jobs, Americans, they can do like 2, 3, 4 jobs.
And then, like, do you know the most
sense.
irritating part of it all is that
there's no
that money that they scam people of, they don't use it for better things. They use to drink, eat.
See, any money that you don't work for, you will waste.
If you are watching this, I can actually cost you.
Any
You're not
money
using it for you're not using it for anything tangible.
Let me tell you the truth.
Are you alright?
Can I tell you something? Can I tell you something?
They've scammed me before now.
Can I tell you something?
There's no reason out of greed and all this kind of other wants for other things in life, and you go ahead to carry out fraud and hurt someone, then I think that one is messed up.
Let our brother.
When I was working, compared to when I'm working for my own money, compared to when somebody just comes and say, okay, let's take 20,000. That 20,000 that they give to me, I can just go inside somewhere and finish it that day. But the money that I work for, before I can even use 1K from that money, I would have calculated, done the maths, the polygraph, everything, Pythagoras theorem. I've drawn everything.
But you know this Yahoo thing actually takes a lot of hard work.
Yes,
you have to invest
so much.
And
it's skills.
Sometimes you don't even to go to school. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Like it's like
so it's your word to give too much.
What I know is from the question here, they're saying, can you judge the person?
Should you judge that?
Should they be judged?
In life, there shouldn't be there's right, there's wrong, and then there's like in the middle. No, true, really.
Like, it's still wrong. I believe that nothing justifies you to some measure. Like, if you're wrong, you're wrong. Not like you're sitting there on the fence.
Like in reality, in real life, there's okay. You guys have only given scenarios of when someone has stolen to flex. What of when someone has stolen to
save their mothers, like sick or something?
It happens
from somebody too.
You
can't take for someone to make yourself.
That's what I'm saying.
Justified.
That's what I'm saying.
But it's still wrong.
That thing in the middle, I don't understand. That little thing in the middle of life, that is
why, like I say why, that is why I can't judge them. Like I can't judge you if I have a friend that his father threw him and the mother out of the house, and all of a sudden he started doing YAHOO within 6 months. All of a sudden he cashed out. He sent his mother money. His mother is in the
So
house.
like, are you saying that out of all the things in this world, now like you don't have something, you don't have something good to do than to do YAHOO?
See, it's easy to
It's
say.
easy. There's so many
Chill,
things.
you guys,
It's
chill.
easy money.
That means when you want
Like-
to make a lot of money, why can't you make small money and build from there?
Not
Why
everybody.
not?
Nobody wants to make
small.
money.
Everybody wants
Imagine-
to. Else you are selfish. you are stealing from people.
Hold on. Imagine you have somebody, someone very close to you, sick in the hospital, and you're the only person that's supposed to take care of that person, and you do not have anything on you, and then there's this offer that is right in front of you to do either runs with one person and then get paid some amount that will, know it will go a long way, or you do a transaction that is going to help the person. So in that situation, what are you going to do? And let's say your mother is the only person that you have as a relative left with you. What are you going to do?
I'm so sorry to say this. I mean, what am I saying? I'm not even sorry. It's the truth. Nothing justifies it. You're wrong. And you're making someone else unhappy for yourself.
Do you know that the cost does not give to about what you're saying?
Yeah.
Whether
Say
life
what
can
you're
hit
wrong,
you
you're
with
wrong.
cost or no cost. Life can hit you with
I
cost
said,
or no
I'm
cost.
saying court. Like the country is not going to
Yeah,
judge
no
you based
country.
on the
So,
personal
should
issue
the
you have.
mother
What you
die?
did is what you did.
That's the
No,
thing.
The mother died.
Nobody died, but it's still wrong. What is wrong is wrong.
See, let me
What
tell you
if
something.
wait.
No, nobody cares about the
People
reason
are
for
not.
Yeah.
that.
What? Sorry.
There's a motivation.
What if the money you took from somebody to save your mother is what that person also wants you to save their family?
What else? What is that?
Like,
The truth is, at the end of the day, you can do something that is wrong because we all do things that are wrong. There's nothing wrong with doing something that is wrong, but there are consequences, and you need to be able to deal with the consequences. The consequences of doing wrong things is that you will be judged. So you need to prepare yourself for that. If you want to be a prostitute, tell yourself that I'm going. I get coconut hair. Tell yourself that. Give yourself that coconut hair so that anything anybody says to you, it won't get to you. So if somebody says, "Are you not a prostitute?" You call it
but
so.
what if you steal the money? What if you steal the money and the person will still die?
People should get
So you
caught
stole
without
from
being
somebody.
accused.
You stole from somebody and the person still died.
Stole from who?
You stole from somebody to save your mother and your mother still died. See,
Inside life.
so
It
you
happens.
lost your
That's
destiny
it.
because
Those
the
die,
consequences will still come on your head.
Exactly.
And on top of that, you God forbid your mother died.
Exactly.
Two
That's
things
what I
happening to you.
It happens.
You're
See,
right.
I know we're not meant to judge
Israel.
anybody, but to be honest, I will not lie to you. I won't lie to you. I don't like judging people, but there are some scenarios where I see maybe some girls like myself and some. Let me not even say people that are poor because I know people that are like they are very well to do, but they still just I don't know what their problems are. They just want to.
Less for
I don't even know. Like, do you get? They just want to be dangerous. I want to be a bad bitch, that kind of stuff. I want to be in Miami, shaking my ass on the yacht in Dubai. Do you get that kind of lifestyle? Or maybe their folks are all these kind of calm, mellow people, so they want to like have their own money to be wild. Yeah, do you get? Love and all the stuff, things that people want to look for again. But no, I feel like prostitution or prostituting yourself is not about love. It has something to do with love. It's money. If you decide that I want to be a prostitute, not me, you want to be a prostitute, and you want to be a fraudster, yahoo, that's what you want to do, that's your future ambition, your goal in life, you have to prepare to be judged. You have to make up your mind, people will judge me. If they find out, they are going to judge me. So you just need to own it up with your chest.
I'm saying that you guys are saying Nigeria. Stop saying that, is there no work in the world this person can? This is Nigeria. Like, guy,
Have you been to the market of recent?
I'm about to say, have you forgotten as if you have left? Like, it's not easy. There are graduates that get made. Like,
Obviously,
Nigeria is hard.
Those ones are just in the men and they have to.
Why you guys have been scammed before? How
I've
did you guys feel?
been scammed before. They have stolen my phone.
How did you feel?
At first, I felt bad, and then I thought to myself, this guy will never get a phone like that again. I can go home and buy another phone and carry on.
I can't go.
And I went home and they stole your when they stole your phone.
Was
they
it
don't buy
with your
another
money
phone.
or your parents?
With my own money, I bought
So is
another
everybody
phone.
has the same money?
See, it's not.
No, I think Israel, I understand where you're coming from.
Like
But the truth is, I've been in a situation where someone I know that was close to me had their entire family fortune stolen from them. They were owing. The bank took everything from them. They had nowhere to go. And the person that scammed them is somebody that was actually close to them. And the person took everything, knowing the situation they were in, took everything and absconded to another country. Now, the wife has to start begging and borrowing the children has to drop out of school. They were in school for 2
Can I-
years.
can I
No,
ask you
excuse me. So
something?
what is
No,
the
I want to ask you
justification for
something. How can-
that person can take the money? Oh, it's fine for that person.
Like, what I want to ask you is how, as a human being, you are a family man. You take your whole house and your whole investment and put it into something, and you foolish.
No.
There's some people that beg to get scammed. Nigeria is not a safe place.
Hey God.
You're walking around as if you're the biggest guy with the most money. You're setting yourself like there's this thing I heard. The guy said if someone like the guy told me that if someone fights now is a fighter and he walks around with a black belt. Some people will not be afraid to fight him. Some people will even want to test him. Now let me see if this guy can actually fight. It's the same thing that applies to money. You're walking around looking flashy, throwing things up and down, letting everybody know. You walk into a room and you make yourself the loudest person there with your flaunting and everything. And you're begging to get stolen from. I'm telling you.
Israel. I don't understand what he's saying. Like, I don't understand about people beg to be scams. Like, maybe you have to explain that further because I really don't understand who begs to be scammed. But
People who get scammed are innocent people, majority of the time.
Innocent
People
that show off.
No. People that show up get scammed, but people who have you seen the research? Have you seen the statistics of people that get scammed every year? People that are uneducated, people that don't know much. So so all those people that are flaunting their money are not ignorant people. They know how to protect their stuff. So I'm telling you that people that get scammed majority of the times are people that are ignorant. Maybe they're just rich. Maybe they never went to school. They were doing business and they suddenly became rich. They hired an accountant and the accountant is just stealing all their money, scamming them of all their money.
Have you know scamming somebody is also based on trust. The ability for me
yes,
to
what
the
you think
ability
that's
to get
finger.
you to trust me for you to send your money to me.
Yeah, you get. But I'm just
lot of
saying,
vendors,
there
they used to
are
scam me.
situations where there are
Okay,
situations.
so you
Okay,
actually
now let me
Exactly.
even talk about. Let me even say my own family now. Like my uncle, he had this one person that the person was supposed to be managing his account or something. So do you know that later after a while we found out that over the years this person has been pocketing like 5%. It seemed very small. But by the time you calculated it was a lot of money. For the past 10 years, this person has been collecting 5%. It looks like, oh, you can't notice it. But by the time you calculate it, actually, everything was in millions. This guy has been scamming a lot of money. And it's somebody that he trusted. So this one does not have anything to do with, oh, do I trust you? Somebody that he trusted. So that guy in his mind was like, oh, this guy has money. And do you know the funny thing that was annoying? Because this is somebody that gives you money. He literally got you a car.
Some people are just.
He does things for you. And like, what's your problem?
Oju-
Like, I'm
Oju-
giving you
Oju-
money. I'm
Oju-
paying you
What's
your
that?
salary.
What
Nice,
do you
it's
want?
a guy from
Conviction.
So he's not poor. He's not poor. Some people are just greedy. It's greed. Everything boils down to greed. See, everything. See this prostitution of everything. You see this Yahoo of everything. It's greed. Nobody can tell me anything that drives you, even if it's for your parents or for somebody. You're still greedy for that. You're greedy for your parents' life. You're greedy for everything boils down to greed.
I feel like everything is like easy right now. Like
because can I tell you something? As hard as Nigeria is, people are still doing honest work to earn money. People are still doing. Everybody saying, "Oh, there's no money in Nigeria. There's no money in Nigeria." Go outside. People are outside now. They are outside. They are having fun. People are spending money.
Who would have thought that PS was be something like
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
So people that are hopping on the road, can they not prostitute?
like if not for greed.
Everything is mentality.
I
They
feel
don't
like
eat,
see,
don't
I
walk.
feel like saying
You
that
can't just-
saying that you
This
can't
one I've heard
you can't
before.
walk.
See,
What is your
Them,
name?
Hawk now.
I feel like you're saying
What are you saying?
hawking and all that. I feel like it's just based on like pride.
yes,
You need
It's
everybody
pride.
is trying.
Pride should not get in the way of
See,
what
Okay.
you make.
Yeah,
See,
can I
it's
tell you
not
something?
about
It's not about
pride.
No,
It's not about
it's
pride.
not
See,
about
the
pride.
first
See,
thing.
I rather
The first thing.
I rather beg you and be your housemaid.
Like-
Like a prostitute.
Yes,
Oh,
actually,
yeah.
for
But you're not
sure.
going
I cannot.
You're not going to make enough money. The people
That's
that
the thing. I have
they are
pride.
literally making
See, I have
hand
pride.
to mouth. They're making
I have
hand
pride.
the
I have
money
shame.
they make.
Israel, can I tell you
Eat
something?
that money
Can I tell
every
you?
day.
People, one thing that, okay, I
So
don't know
how
if
is
you,
it going to
because,
ever
so everybody's
grow?
talking about Grandma Girls, right? And
Glamour
Yeah,
girls.
yeah.
Grandma Girls. Do you know that after prostitution and everything, and we saw how some people's life ended, one overdosed, and one became a murderer.
And now was from a very rich family.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that
One
was
became a
different.
murderer,
That's
one's
all.
husband left her, something like that.
Yeah.
And the rest. So you can see that despite the fact that they all had justifications for doing this or doing that, you can see that at the end of the day, everything their life still turned upside down. So and do you know the worst part? If you remember something that Sharon Oja said in that film was that she said she regrets it because she does not have, like, she's ashamed of herself. No matter how much money she is, she always feels like a prostitute. Like, she feels like that thing will never be washed from her life. No matter what she does, like, even if she has £1 million,
she
like
she feels ashamed in a big house with a fine car. And everything is looking. There is no shame. She's only feeling ashamed for the camera. Oh, boo, I feel ashamed. I was prostitute.
Do you know that?
People like that
literally felt ashamed as a person, not just because of the camera.
Not because of that.
Yes.
She, as a human being,
they cry in their rooms late in the night when everybody's sleeping. They cry to death.
Yeah,
like they cry
because even if nobody knows, they know. They don't feel like you lose yourself.
But they won't show it.
You begin to lose yourself worth. You just be
have
like,
to look up pretty and go.
you don't, like, even if you're into Yahoo, you always feel like, okay, I'm doing something, I'm a criminal.
You know that
I'm doing something that
one day they're
wrong.
going to catch me. You have to
You always, any day you see a police vehicle parking around your building,
you're already scared.
Your heart is
Why
already
do you
beating. Do you get?
At the end of it, I guess it's just greed, because when I was watching that Glamour Girls, and then the brothers like came to the house to meet her, that school fees, all of that. Honestly, if your younger ones to that age, they could actually be doing something for themselves. And then for you yourself to think that you're supposed to do everything. You're just out of greed. There's nothing wrong in living a normal life.
She also wanted that life.
So at the end of it, I guess it's just greed. Because you see what your friends are doing, you see what they're achieving, you want to get there.
Everything boils down to greed.
So you're judging them.
I'm not judging. It's your choice. Honey,
you need to finalize. Are you judging them?
I'm not judging.
I'm not judging. What I'm saying is to be prepared to be judged. I'm not judging you, because the question is, should they be judged? So if you're doing those things, prepare for someone to judge you. If anybody calls you a prostitute, don't say, oh, why did she call me a prostitute? Or why did he call me a Yahoo boy? Own it up with your chest.
Especially this Nigeria, people will judge.
Own it up with your chest. If you're going to do your thing, and that's why I like Bobrisky.
Like
Bobrisky to take his dirtiness and he beats it with his chest. I made this, I made that. I just want to go and do this. I just want to go and do this.
That's it.
Is it wrong?
Bobrisky is calling for us.
Shame boy.
Bobrisky is the
yeah, shame.
Okay.
Shame. Let's compile it together.
Okay. Whatever. At least I like people like him. He's so real.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, this is what I do. This is what I do.
So I love Jay.
Jay is not owning everything with his chest.
No, he's just making it
what if he's doing something that we don't know? That is not only with his chest. He said it's what we are seeing.
Exactly.
So it's not that showing you.
When our government
being real doesn't change it. It's like, I'm Bobrisky.
It's still boring.
It's like a criminal in that escaped from jail that time in Abuja. Like, oh, hi guys, I'm a kidnapper.
But he knows that
exactly. So what I'm saying, we are going to open themselves to people. Yeah. So my advice to you will be for you not to do these things and look for a way to, like, make your life better, doing something legitimate. But if you decide that, okay, I want to ruin my future, because I believe that no matter how you paint it, prostitution and it's good. It's like a ticking bomb. You're like just waiting for it to explode one day. They're actually ashamed of it.
What is that you want to do?
Girls be those ones.
You want to do a shower. Be proud of it. It's your body, it's your choice. People will judge you, so stand on it.
And if I'm going to give you any advice,
I'm not in support of that. You'll be judged because you're gonna make somebody else cry. Even depressed, and if not,
I hate you with passion.
Please excuse me, guys. I just want to say, if you're a scammer, you're a fraudster, anyone, God punish.
God, yes.
God will punish.
Like your time is coming.
You don't have any excuse. If you have that computer skill, go and use it to do. They have remote jobs. If you need me to give you sites, I will tell you where to go. Use your skills to earn money abroad. See. Abroad people are looking for people that are doing all these things. So instead of using it to do illegal things, go use it to do something legal and be proud of yourself. So
guys,
do that, please.
Subscribe to our channel, yeah?
Comment.
Like and share.
And don't forget to follow us on all our social media.
Bye.